Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial, and we are going to use Excel to create an automatic invoice that we want to calculate everything by itself. You're with me, Mustafa, so stay tuned. Alright, so we have already created an Excel file which we have renamed it Invoice Sample 1. So we need to understand what an invoice is. Alright, what does what information is contained in an invoice. So first, it's the company's details, the customer details, as well as the details of the items that has been purchased, and the calculations, of course. Alright, so right now we're gonna get into the company's details as well as the customer's details. So the company is the old umbrella. So here's the customer details. So we're gonna write bill to. It's gonna be, so this company is actually billing it to me. So here I forgot to add email, so I'm gonna insert another row and write the email for the old umbrella. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done with it. And also an invoice has details like invoice number as well as date. Yeah, well, later we'll put a logo here, but we need to finish the details, the item details. So we're gonna have the item number here, so that's item description, quantity, and the total price. Okay, and then we're going to skip a number of rows here. This is where the details are going to be, and here we're going to say subtotal. Alright, so this is the subtotal that's going to sum up everything. And then some invoices have things like you can include the VAT in let's say percentage, of which here in Malawi is actually 16.5%, and then you can also include VAT in Malawi kwacha. Okay, so it's going to be auto calculated, and then we're going to say, so we're going to say total before VAT, and then total after VAT. Okay, so this is going to help you to for the customer to appreciate that you are selling the goods at this particular amount, and then this particular money is actually going to a revenue authority. Alright, so alright, now before we decorate this, let's get into the maths, the calculation that comes with an invoice. Yeah, alright, so we need to understand how to find the total price for each and every item. Okay, so we find the total price by actually multiplying QTY times the unit price. Yeah, alright, so we need to generate a formula here. So we are going to say is equal to product, and we are going to double click on the product, and it's going to tell us that the first number, the second number, and so on and so forth. So here we have like two numbers that we're going to multiply, which is the QTY, and when we press we'll put comma there, and then the unit price, we press enter. For this time around, it's going to give you a 0 because there is nothing in this. Okay, and this is going to be the area where the items are going to be listed. Okay, so it's supposed to continue calculating down to here. Yeah, now that's when you drag the bottom right corner, you discover that all the formulas get to be copied and pasted in the cells to be affected. Alright, and at this point, what is remaining right now is to calculate this the sum of the total price, to calculate the VAT in Malawi kwacha, or to calculate total before VAT as well as total after VAT. Alright, so to do the subtotal, we simply click on the cell and then come right here. Alright, so when we click auto sum, Excel thinks that this is the area that you want to auto sum, alright, to auto add, alright, of which bravo, Excel is right. So I click enter, it gives me a 0 because there are no values in it. Alright, so now I would jump to calculate the VAT in Malawi Kwacha. So how to calculate VAT? You calculate VAT by dividing the percentage. So it's going to be 16.5 divide by 100. So we are going to find that it's going to be 0.165, and we are going to multiply that by the subtotal. At this point is 0, so it's going to give us a 0, but in this case we are just going to multiply by that cell. So coming back here, it's going to be is equal to, so I'm going to use sum to make it easier. So it's going to be sum 16.5 divided by 100 times, alright, for times we put the asterisk, times this cell E22, and click OK. Is going to give us a 0. Alright, so before total before VAT, it's going to be the total subtotal minus VAT in Malawi Kwacha. So it's going to be is equal to sum subtotal minus VAT in Malawi Kwacha. If I press OK, it's still going to give us a 0. And for this for total after VAT, which is going to be paid by the customer, it's going to be is equal to sum, alright, sum the total before VAT, and we put a comma, and the total VAT. Alright, and if we press OK, it's going to give us a 0. Alright, so this time around, let's test if what we were writing is okay. Let's fill up the invoice with the item details that the old umbrella sold to their Mr. Mustafa Makokola. Alright, so they sold to me actually. So it's going to be the first one. These are the details that the old umbrella pretty much sold to Mr. Mustafa Makokola. So here, as you can see, when we were filling up the quantity and the unit price, the total price was changing. As the total price was changing, the subtotal was also changing. As the subtotal was changing, even the VAT in Kwacha was also changing. Alright, even the total before VAT as well as total after VAT was changing as well. So as you can see here, the subtotal and the total VAT to after VAT is supposed to be the same. Why? Because everything that has been sold here, VAT is included. Alright, so what we have seen here is that with the formulas that we have put together, we can automatically create an invoice that automatically adds up everything. Alright, so let's come here and try to decorate it and see how it's going to look like. Alright, okay, yeah, now as you can see right now, the invoice is actually looking okay. We can actually say the invoice is looking okay now. Let's just finish decorating it up. And sometimes you might need there's some invoices that has logos in it, so let me just show you how to bring a logo to your invoice. Yeah, it's looking okay. Though and there are some people who can actually write something in cells like these ones. Alright, so that maybe they want to communicate to their customer. Alright, they can write account numbers here and all that. But sometimes a person can ask, so QDY, that's quantity 20, that's okay, but unit price, which currency is that? So let me show you how you can set currency on your invoice. Now you see it has come to the MWK here. I'm able to see now this is Malawi Kwacha. A person might be wondering whether it's dollars or something. Alright, and let me finish with the rest. There it is. Okay, so now we have seen that everything is being auto calculated. A person can actually be able to see that this is a subtotal and this is the VAT. I think we should remove the currency. Yeah, that's better. All right. Yeah, we have removed the MWK. We accidentally put it there, and this is the total VAT, which is 200,640. And if you can do the manual mathematics, you find that everything here, it's been calculated correctly. All right, let's add the 16th item here and see how it's going to work. As you can see, MWK is there because I auto formatted it, and everything here has actually changed. Alright, so as you can see here, we have created an invoice that is auto calculating everything. So thank you so much for watching this. The next tutorial is gonna be about creating a school report for high schools using if statement, if function, that will allow the school report to decide whether the student has passed or not, or it's going to give them grades according to how much they have passed. So stay tuned for more and more tutorials from Take It Up project. This is Mustafa Makokora. Peace out. Thank you so much.